Hello, everybody. It's attorney Laura Sterling. How are you? Here we are, the month of February. Like I said, what happened to January? It's gone. Now we're into February and we're deep into 2025. And it's only February. It seems like it's what? August, September with everything that's been going on. It is now February 11th, and happy early Valentine's Day. I hope that you spend it with a loved one, no matter what that may be: spouse, partner, significant other, children, parents, doggies, whoever it may be, that you have a beautiful Valentine's Day, and that your remainder of your year may be filled with hearts and love as well. Well, as I promised, in this live, I'm going to talk about the changes in the immigration law. Now, I don't do immigration law. I do not know anything really about immigration law. What I'm going to talk about is how the changes in the immigration law have affected my clients. What clients? Specifically, my criminal clients, right? How it's affected them. It's been unbelievably busy. Let me just tell you that. I mean, ever since Trump took office on January 20th, he has been a busy beaver with his little black Sharpie signing anything that comes under his nose. And one of those is obviously the immigration issue. And what he's doing is he is having ICE officials round up individuals to be deported that allegedly have committed violent crimes. I'm telling you right now, that is not how it's affecting my clients. In fact, I've found a statistic on Google now, whether or not it's an accurate, but I found it, that out of the 8,200 people that have been arrested from January 20th through February 2nd, so far have criminal convictions, that less than half of those 8,200 actually have criminal convictions. So I know that my clients who have driving without a license, a DUI, maybe they have a violation of a probation on a DUI, something that's really, not to downgrade those charges, of course, but something that's not really a violent criminal offense, are all getting immigration holds. And let me explain to you what that means. So what that means is that once, let's say they've been stopped by the police. I live in Seminole County. So let's say they're stopped by the Seminole County Sheriff. Now the sheriff has to have what we call PC to stop you. They have to have probable cause to believe you've committed a crime, right? So let's say they run your license. Here in the state of Florida, it's perfectly legal to, and remember, my license is here in Florida, it's perfectly legal for when the police are behind you to run your tag off of your car. Perfectly legal. So let's say they run the tag off of your car. Let's pretend I'm driving it and I have no legal status in the United States and I'm driving it, and the tag of the car is registered in my name, Laura Sterling. And they run it and they say, okay, it's registered in Laura Sterling. Let's see if Laura Sterling has a driver's license. She doesn't. Let's pull up beside or pull her over to see if that's Laura Sterling that's driving that car. They pull me over, they come up, oh, yep, that's Laura Sterling. If they have a picture of me, if they don't, they're going to say, who are you? And so I'm going to say, if I do talk, I'm going to say Laura Sterling. Okay, let me see your driver's license. Or they're going to come right up and say, can we see your driver's license and registration? I don't have a driver's license. I don't have one to give them. So what do? Let me tell you that you do not, and I repeat, you do not have to answer their questions. You don't. Now, it may mean that maybe they take you in because they look you up, you have no driver's license, you're connected with a car that has a registration to a person that's not have a driver's license, but they have to have probable cause. They can't just pull you over because you look like you may or may not be legal in the United States. Now, if you look at me, yes, I look American, but my family, Canada, Germany, Norway, all of that. I could be from any of those places living here in the US, but they have to have probable cause. I've had people pulled over for driving without a license, driving with a suspended license, speeding, running a red light, running a stop sign. What did I have one? Oh, big one now. The tint on the vehicle is too dark. Pull you over for that. that is probable cause, as long as they put it in the police report, right? It's probable cause and they're pulling you over. If they pull you over and they say, well, you look like you're Hispanic, you look like you don't belong here, that is not probable cause. The police cannot pull you over for that. So let's say the police pull you over. They have PC, they have probable cause to pull you over. They find out you don't have a driver's license and they put you under arrest and they take you to the jail. So I'm here in Seminole County. They take you to the Seminole County Jail. They book you in, maybe. They could always just book and release you, but they book you in and maybe you have a first appearance. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're just given a bond or your ROR, release on own recognizant, meaning you don't need to put a bond. The jail can just book you in and release you. Now, chances are, if they do that, if they do arrest you and they bring you in and they book you, chances are immigration's going to end up putting a hold on you. I always tell my clients, I can't guarantee that immigration is going to put a hold on you, but it's happened in pretty much 90, I would say 98.9 of my cases. There have been people that have been released and I tell them how lucky they are. But once you get that immigration detainer, the jail can't just release you. They can't, even if you pay a bond, even if you're ROR'd, they can't just release you. What they do is they hold you for immigration, right? They hold you to see if immigration picks you up. They can only hold you for a certain amount of hours. And if immigration picks you up in that time, then now you're in immigration and now you have a whole set of problems and a whole set of other problems. So I always tell my clients, please be careful. Please be careful. Now, I'm telling you right now, PC, probable cause, is required for police to pull you over. For immigration official to pull you over, all they need to have is reasonable suspicion. I have a hard time saying that. I'm sorry. I had a lisp when I was younger, so now you can tell. Reasonable suspicion that you are here in the United States illegally. What is that? What is that? It's reasonable suspicion, right? They don't need, and it's a much lower threshold than probable cause, than the police having probable cause. So think of it, probable cause is up here, reasonable suspicion is down here. All they have to do is, they look like they shouldn't, they're probably going to be here illegally. So let's pull them over. Now, what if they pull me over and I'm like, hello, yes, I am a US citizen. Can I go after them? Can I not? No, if they say, hey, we had reasonable suspicion that you weren't here legally. Okay, well, what was your reasonable suspicion? Was it my blonde hair, my blue eyes? What was it? What was it? I mean, that's what I would do because I have, I'm a US citizen. I can argue. I wouldn't advise you to argue. I would advise you, if you're being pulled over by the police, even if you are illegally here, whatever probable cause, is to keep your mouth shut. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. You don't have to say anything. But anything you say can and will be used against you if they arrest you eventually. So whether you're here legally or not, or whether you're a US citizen, the police need probable cause. Secondly, if you're pulled over by an immigration official, they just need reasonable suspicion. Again, keeping your mouth shut, you don't need to say anything. You're not required to say anything to them. So we're here to help you. As you know, I do criminal law, I do family law, I do estate planning. My business partner does immigration law. We can help you on either aspects. We can help you with your criminal case, and we can help you with your immigration case. So please, 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 if you have any questions at all, if you need any help from us, that's what we're here for. We're here to help you, and we want to make sure everything is done correctly and you're treated like an individual that you are and treated with respect. And thank you so much for taking the time. Again, I wish you a beautiful, heartfelt, loving Valentine's Day. And we'll see you on my next live on the 25th at 2:00. And we'll see what else pops up between now and then. Take care and have a beautiful Valentine's Day.